Hello everyone, this is Coachdag's Fantasy Football Challenge Recap Show and predictions for the next week. We will be recapping Week 9 and predicting Week 10's games. Let's start. Let's go right into it. Let's take a look at the standings of Coachdag's Fantasy Football Challenge Season 1. The Nick Tebowers improved to 7-2. Buffalo Brigade on fire since they changed their name. I forgot even what their first name was. They're on a 6-game winning streak. Papa Bear improves to 7-2. They're on a nice little 3-game winning streak. So are the Nick Tebowers. They're all on a pretty much big winning streak. Nick Tebowers are on a 3-game winning streak. Alright, New Jersey Luca Brasi, they took a hit this past week. They dropped to 6-3. The Fibonacci Golden Ducks looking pretty good. They squeaked by the Long Island Sharks. You like my hat? Thanks, Neff. Suffolk Community College Sharks. Alright, thanks for the 2-point win. Team Fat Boys are 5-4. Orlando Park Rampart General are 5-4. G-Money 4-5. L.I. Shabbat Shalom 4-5. The Sharks dropped to 3-6. Citizens Gangsters are also 3-6. Roll Tide Bama are 2-7. Long Island Toxic Avengers are 2-7. And Madison Muskies are 2-7. Alright, now let's go into the scores from Week 9. Alright, we just talked about this before. The Fibonacci Golden Ducks squeaked by with a 92-90 win over the Long Island Sharks. So the Fibonacci Golden Ducks improved to 6-3. The Sharks dropped to 3-6. Buffalo Brigade, biggest pickup in history. Doug Martin with 51 points. Goes yard 4 times to the end zone. I know this is football. 51 points. That's the most I've seen in a long time for a player in fantasy football history. So Buffalo Brigade crushes Luca Brasi 141-89. Roll Tide Bama having a tough season. They drop to 2-7 with a 96-65 loss to Orlando Park Rampart General. Long Island Toxic Avengers with their second win of the season, 53-39 over the Madison Muskies, the lowly Madison Muskies, who have Peyton Manning on their bench. I'm going to take a look at their team right now and see what the story is with this team, the Madison Muskies. They've got Peyton Manning on the bench. He's been pretty hot. Probably would have won the game. And they have some decent guys, but they just didn't produce at all. They actually had a couple of guys on buys. Let me take a look at the matchup right here real quick. Yeah, they had Madison Muskies, the 49 defense, who they picked #1 overall, and Steven Gostkowski, the kicker from the New England Patriots, are all on buys. This guy's got to step it up. All right, let's go back to the scores. Team Fat Boys 87-66 victory over the Gangsters. They improved to 5-4. The Gangsters dropped down to 3-6. Nick Tebowers, the young team out of New Jersey, a 115-77 win over Shabbat Shalom. Papa Bear 130-85 trouncing over G-Money. Papa Bear improves to 7-2. G-Money drops to 4-5. Tebowers are also 7-2. Shabbat Shalom drops to 4-5. Just want to let you guys know that the Golden Ducks have the tiebreaker over Papa Bear and the Nick Tebowers. So if they have the same record at the end of the season, they get the higher seed in the playoffs. Just want to let you guys know, Golden Ducks beat both the Papa Bear and Nick Tebowers. But they lost to New Jersey Luca Brasi. That's why in the standings, even though they have the same record, the Fibonacci Golden Ducks are a lower seed than the New Jersey Luca Brasi. Alright, now, let's take a look at Week 10's predictions. We got some good ones for you guys. Like always, we got some good ones for you. That's Steve Harvey, if you guys didn't recognize that from the Family Feud. Check out Coachdag's Fantasy Football Challenge, Family Feud edition on his videos. You go to Coachdag's YouTube channel, you'll see Family Feud edition. They're going to be in Atlantic City this weekend. Wish us luck. Alright, here we go. Golden Ducks. Big time over the Gangsters. They have all their guys back from buys. That's it. All their guys are back from buys, so Ducks are going to be hot the rest of the way. They roll over the Gangsters. They improve to 7-3. Gangsters drop to 3-7. Shabbat Shalom over the Fat Boys. They got to get back and fix their lineup. They have 6 guys playing out of 9. They got some guys on buys. But I think Shabbat Shalom is going to beat the Fat Boys. They're going to improve to 5-5. The Fat Boys are going to drop to 5-5. The T-Bowers, the game of the week. Nick T-Bowers versus the Papa Bears. 7-2 teams, a pair of 7-2 teams here. It looks like it's going to be a very, very close one. But I think Papa Bear is going to beat up on the Nick T-Bowers. Alright? So the Papa Bear is going to improve to 8-2. The young Nick T-Bowers is going to drop to 7-3. And also, since the Fibonacci Golden Ducks and the Nick T-Bowers are going to have the same record, the T-Bowers are going to drop in the standings and have a lower seed. Alright, now the G-Money versus Toxic Avengers. I think it's going to be G-Money all day over LI Toxic Avengers. They're going to improve to 5-5. Toxic Avengers are going to drop to 2-8. The Sharks versus the Brigade. I'm hoping the Sharks come out of nowhere and beat up on the Brigade, but it's going to be tough. Brigade is going to probably the best team in the league so far, so far this season. Brigade's going to improve to 8-2. Sharks are going to drop to 3-7. Come on, Neff. Luca Brasi is going to avenge their loss from last week. They're going to improve to 7-3. Tide Bama is going to drop to 2-8. Alright, Orlando Park Rampart General against the Stagnate Madison Muskies. They're going to drop to 2-8. The Orlando Park Generals are going to go 6-4. Alright guys, it's been a good show. I'll catch you next week. The Golden Ducks. Be careful. I know you guys want to play me and beat up on me, but be careful what you wish for. The Ducks are going to be tough the rest of the way. My predictions. I got to be careful with the predictions for the playoffs, but it looks pretty easy to predict the playoff teams. But the number 1 seed and the number 2 seed get buys in the playoffs, first round of the playoffs. That's what you're hoping for. But it's very, very close. We got 3 7-2 teams, 2 6-3 teams, and 2 5-4 teams. So it's very, very close. And they got a couple of 4-5 teams. It's not over yet. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of the way, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, guys. It's been fun.